I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
If I get going fast enough, I could slide beneath that. Yes.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
All right. Good. What's next? If only I could spend every day running and jumping.
You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady. I want you to sneak up on me, if you can. If you're quick enough with the chokehold, that's... That's my girl. Don't let me hear you or see you.
Didn't see anything at all.
Given time, an enemy will notice you, even if you're at the edge.
Quiet as a lynx stalking a gazelle.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet. Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Good. Well done. Block with your blade. Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. You're quick. Smart move. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat. Off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack. Come on. Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. that these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn. Of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart. You in cold marble. No! Sweet girl, over time you will come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Cauldron prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily! What happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only two keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father! Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Sir, how long is it going to take?
You'd be smart to remember that.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
I'm hungry. Sir, how long is it going to take?
Hold your horses, Corporal.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then. Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. Hound Pit's pub. I can't believe it, but I actually miss those times. Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Lady Emily, you're all right. I was worried. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
One night in the Royal House. One night. Now I'm covered in shankers.
I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you, and your mother before you, could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect, undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit, but trust me, we'll find this crown killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it.
She says, and she'll leave him. I can wait. This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Traitors.
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself. I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place, just in case.
I wonder who that was. Something moved. I'm pretty sure of it.
Throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
What's going on?
Hey, who is...
You deserve that, Ramsay. This won't leave my hand again.
Found anything yet?
What the... Stop!
I'm so happy! No! Damn it!
Father, I don't know how, but I'll make this right. I promise. Anton Sokolov made this lock. I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. This could be handy. The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke. I have a feeling I'll need these. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. No time for that now. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. What would my old governess say? Callista would probably tell me to sit up straight and to marry Wyman. She'd ask me when the War of the Four Crowns ended. 1625. get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
Listen up. I have bad news. Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Coleman has apparently fled the scene. We've got to find her. That's it. We've got your orders.
The city's crawling with the Duke's men.
We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring?
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Hey, who is...
You're not fit for the watch uniform.
Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Kinda dry.
One of us is down.
With you.
Where did
Traitorous dog.
Be right there.
Everywhere.
Nothing. Keep your
Whoever
eyes
did
peeled.
be on
Must
your
still
guard,
be
right,
around. Boys? No luck.
No. Damn it.
We need to find something. Anything.
Found anything yet?
Murderers
Nothing
could be
here.
anywhere.
Dust. There, in the dumpster.
You aren't going anywhere.
100 times I thought about leaving this place. My family and I moved here 3 years ago.
So it's a coup. The Caldwins have finally... Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then. Somebody's seen something. Now we're all on edge. My heart can't take much more of this. I don't feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
I feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
Road is block by order of the City Watch.
Someone's not feeling well. What's going on here?
Someone protect me! What's going on here?
No mercy! She's wounded! Let's finish her! Oh, damn it!
First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight?
I can't do anything for you. You'd better run. I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Want to buy one?
Not this time.
How Elaine heard fighting between some of the guards earlier. This is bad.
Your face is covered. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
It's been hard getting any business done here in Dunwall. That's all about to change. City Watch has its hands full with what's been happening.
Ah, the Hatter Gang. Also ready to profit from times of turmoil.
Lucky, a visitor. Who's there? That's Emily Caldwell! Damn you! Hey, who is... What are you waiting for? Revenge!
Wonder who that was.
So, there's some kind of shit.
Hey! Over here!
Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. What is that? It feels familiar.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. In the sky here. There is no sky.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
So many have so little. It was never meant to be this way. Yes, there is more here than corruption and pain. Don't despair. There is goodness here too. It was never meant to be this way.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
This Dr. Hypatia. She seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire. It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station.
This world, 15 years ago. Some part of me
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov. I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Seen many horrors, but a child beaten by thieves, and a nest of blood flies. Your blood-soaked hands. Laughter. Somewhere there is still merriment and song, and the gentle ease of friendship.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Ethehitman by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Ethehitman. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Ethehitman, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Ethehitman. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
No need to cover your face. Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. You'll be okay on the dock, stranger. But watch out past the wall of light.
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
I
tried living up in Driscoll for a while.
No, it's
That's
not.
Ethehitman in the distance.
Maybe one of the recent importers from Morley.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
They give us a piece of the confiscation.
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship at a discount. Then we all...
Yeah! You'll be all right, you visitor.
Just keep your head down. Breathe around here.
I don't ever remember it being this hard to breathe.
Hello there. You're not from here, am I right?
Hey!
Welcome to Karnaca, then.
I'm getting tired of the sound of my own voice.
Nah, not this time.
I hear laughter. Somewhere there is still merriment and song, and the gentle ease of friendship.
I don't feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former royal protector, Corvo Atano. The Grand Sertonan Guard is stopping and questioning all foreigners and news workers.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Hey, come here.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Your face is no concern of mine. Why you cover your face is not my affair. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. I need a nap. You won't regret it. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
You could have spared so many lives, but you didn't. Why?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly. There, puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it.
All right. Well, don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin. And another way to get past the wall of light.
It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs. I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Of course I can read. What's you think? I'm stupid? I know all my letters and then some.
Now, let's get these shifts. I bet a week's wages, this is the worst assignment.
Useless.
I told Miss Lucia Pastor
The carriage rails are electrified.
Admir's closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Admire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
That's all I was told. You know how it works.
Right. We just carry out your orders. I get it. But it seems weird. Sleepy little place like the Institute.
That sounded like broken glass.
No use running!
I'll be wiping off your blood
You aren't
later.
going anywhere.
Come back there.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
Walk it away. I'll check her. What?
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
I hate this wool. Ever been to that saloon Apollo's? Shooting dice or chasing ladybirds?
Crone's hand, are you kidding? It's all Howlers.
What was that? Broken glass.
Huh?
What? The window.
Did I close my locker before coming out? Last time I left it open, someone left a hangfish in my jacket pocket. I don't like that.
I've spotted something suspicious.
Someone there? You aren't going anywhere. What? Somebody's down! I wonder who that was.
The wall of light. Effective against most people. The Addermeyer Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for pampered aristocrats recuperating from their imagined ills. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The Crown Killer's taking lives in my name, which is about to end. They say Dr. Hypatia's brilliant. But if she's involved with the murders, she's going to pay.
It was never meant to be this way.
like the door.
No!
What? Somebody's down!
You aren't going...
Yeah, she's wounded! Let's finish her! I'll get to her!
Take this!
Poison together. This old couple. A banker tricked them out of their home.
I used to feed them to the dogs, but I'm not allowed to go to the kennels anymore.
Let's feed the rats.
Don't be like that. Times are hard enough without you getting bitter.
When Addermeyer was open to the public, I was gonna suck.
Useless.
What was that?
Come on, let's finish this! Slow us down!
My 7-year-old broke her leg carrying water down to the miners. And my 3-year-old has been coughing dust for weeks.
I'm hurt! My arm! I'm not impressed.
You ready?
Take it!
something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
What should we do with the leftovers? I used to feed them to the dogs, but I'm not allowed to go to the kennels anymore.
Let's feed the rats.
Don't be like that. Times are hard enough without you getting bitter.
Even without eyes to look upon the world, I see so much. Once, nearly all things were hidden.
I know, but as bad as things have gotten, it'd all be worse without a job. Spring for fish cake. Huh?
Somewhere an old woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. The beating will leave him blind. He was late with the tea.
I miss being dry and warm.
I'm covered in shankers. That's the watchtower.
You aren't going anywhere. It's you and me.
I'm busting. Piss and crackers.
Have gotten out of hand here.
Something under my fingernails again. What was I working with? Iodine, perhaps? Are you a patient of mine? I'm sorry. I should know that.
I'm here to ask you about something.
Do you cover your face because you were hurt? The afflictions we treat here are more common than anyone likes to admit.
I'm not here for treatment. I'm looking for Anton Sokolov.
Sokolov? Yes, he was here for a short time, but she took him away to see Kirin Jindosh. Do you hear something?
What about the Crown Killer? The patient of yours?
The Crown Killer? That name came from the newspapers. I'm afraid I don't... Oh yes, the murders. I was in Dunwall, studying diseases found among whaling crews. Wait, did someone just call me? I've been forgetting things. The Crown Killer is an interesting case. I feel almost sure I could help with that. It's just, I used to do such good work and now my memory is failing me. Who is that calling me? Excuse me.
Makes me want to experiment on my enemies.
I didn't used to lose things like this. A disease of the memory, perhaps. A common affliction for the gifted. The Duke must see reason. I need more patience. There's so much I could do here. Like when Adamire first opened. Coming back to the Institute after my trip hasn't relaxed me as I thought it would. My sleep is disturbed. Something is terribly wrong. But I can't put my finger on it.
You did well finding Anton Sokolov, my friend. The old man is with Kirin Jindosh, who's prying him apart. Digging out all his
about this.
Adding Sokolov's knowledge to his own. Who knows what wonders of natural philosophy Jindosh will reveal in future days.
We don't get visitors very often. Only one recently. Oh, who was it? I forget. Why are you so damn timid? You little mouse! I would take hold of your tongue and pull it from your head if I could.
So many hands built this place, and it is so grand. Was so grand. It could have been a paradise for all.
See in my dreams. As if someone has painted I thought the Duke stationed the Grand Guard here to protect me. Now I'm not so sure.
5th Lieutenant Mikos, report to the duty officer as soon as you've finished your current patrol.
Alexandria Hypatia.
I assume you know what you're looking for. Let me know if you need anything. Excuse me. There's something that demands my attention.
Are you all right?
Dr. Hypatia did this. She's the crown killer. But she's not herself. She developed a serum trying to help the miners. The first version caused horrible changes to her mind. It's too late for me, but maybe you can still save her. She's a good person.
What can I do?
In my safe, in disease treatment, you'll figure out how to make the counter serum help her. The safe code is 183.
She's gone. What happened?
Sickness, weakness, fear. My sister's prison.
How is he?
He's losing it. Yelling nonsense for hours.
Could you understand any of it?
Something about being attacked by a monster one night. Some beast that wanted to scoop the brains out of his skull.
I see. Keep this to yourself, will you? What? That sounded like broken glass.
All right, let me take a look around.
Sure.
What the?
Wait!
Hopefully it's inside. Disgusting. For her sake, I hope this works.
You're dead, You're dead, aren't you? Isn't this fun?
No, no, no! Not back to sleep! I won't go. I won't give it back!
Dr. Hypatia?
Yes. I'm sorry. Something's not right with me. Maybe I contracted something working with infectious samples.
No. Someone was poisoning you. But you should be better now. I found some alchemical notes and made a counter serum.
Poisoning me?
Don't worry. I'm gonna take care of it. If you need a place to lay low for a few days, come find us. I'm staying with an ally on a boat called the Dreadful Whale.
I need to lie down.
Someone is asking for trouble over there.
Nothing here? Let's have a look around.
Yet. I don't like it. Ready now?
Yes. Let's get back to the ship.
Did you find Sokolov?
No. But Hypatia was the crown killer.
What? I don't believe you.
The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her, but there was an antidote, so she's alive. If she remembers the murders, she'll have to deal with that.
What about Sokolov?
They gave him to a man named Kiran Jindosh. Do you know him?
Everybody knows him. The grand inventor of Serkonos.
Then he's next. Let's hope Anton's all right.